Hello and welcome to Living with the Land Speeder, where we StarWarsify one Disney park attraction at a time. I'm Ryan, joined by my good pal Katrin.
Heyo.
And that's it tonight. It's just the two of us. Derek's moving.
Oh, okay.
But he's coming back here on the show.
Yes.
But from a different state.
Yes.
If there's Wi-Fi there. Who knows?
in Iowa.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Supposedly they have internet.
It runs on corn.
Hopefully it's really good internet. He seems to think it will be. So that will be good. Yes, Derek will be back.
Yeah, I still can't believe he's moving, but he'll be back. And we thought about trying to get a guest on, but then we're like, you know what? We're just going to do sort of a mini episode tonight with just Katrin and me.
Yes.
Just the good pals hanging out.
Yeah.
Having some fun. We haven't done that.
Days.
Haven't done that in a while. So, but we're going to do the teacups tonight. The Mad Hatter Tea Party. Is that the official name?
The Mad Party.
Is it Mad Hatter Tea Party?
I thought it was just Mad Tea Party.
Oh, is it Mad Tea Party? It probably is.
Mad Tea Party.
Magic Kingdom
attractions.
You could tell that I never ride this ride. Ever.
Yes. It's one of our favorites, or used to be. The last couple times I've ridden it, I've actually almost gotten sick. I never did before, but the last couple times, I just couldn't do it as much. Sick. So we didn't actually do it the last time we were in Disney World. So
it makes me sick every time. So I don't ride it anymore. Even if my kids want to ride it, I'm like, no, we're not riding it because Dad doesn't. No, they ride it with my wife.
It was great though, because there was always a 5-minute wait for it, right?
Yeah.
So you could pretty much walk onto it, and it can be fun if you don't go super fast. But I mean, we used to go really fast.
Yeah,
just a few trips ago, but now
too old now. Getting
too
up
old.
there. Yeah,
yeah.
The funniest thing that I've ever witnessed on the Mad Tea Party, right? I may have told this on I'm Geek or other podcasts, which you can catch I'm Geek or I'm Geek Show on YouTube. I'm Geek wherever you listen to podcasts. Anyways, I wasn't riding the ride. I was standing outside because, there's like some trees and bushes and stuff that surround it, or they did. I don't know if they do anymore. They may have taken some bushes out.
Yeah, I think there's still a little bit there. You can kind of sit around on the
there
used
to be like bushes that surrounded the fence that went around it. Anyways, so I was just standing there waiting for somebody, and the ride stops, and I see this teenager, this kid, boy, young man, whatever you want to call him, jump out of the teacup.
Oh gosh.
And just dash running to the fence, because it's a little short fence, that surrounds it, and you could tell in his eyes he's like, "I'm cool. I'm going to hop this fence, and it's going to be."
I thought you were going to say he was going to throw up.
No,
over the fence.
He's running to the fence, and he tries to hop it.
Yeah,
but he's dizzy from the ride. His foot catches a little short fence, and he face plants into those bushes.
Oh,
and I laughed out loud. It was so funny. I felt sorry for the kid, but it's like, nope. I don't feel sorry for the kid because it's his own fault. They told him the rules. You exit by the little gate. You don't jump the fence, and he did it thinking he was going to be cool, and he face planted, and it was the funniest thing I think I've ever seen at a Disney park. He was okay. Funny. He got up and sort of, sulked away, because he was embarrassed. But
at least it was a bush and not the concrete.
Yeah, but he went face plant into that bush. His whole body was in that bush, flailing around trying to get up. I'll never forget that. It was so funny. That was a while back. It was before you had everybody had their phone out, video and everything. Because man, that would have went viral. Let me tell you.
Yes, indeed it would.
So every time I walk by it, I think of that poor kid that just thought he was so cool. He was quickly reminded, no, you're not that cool.
Not that cool.
Oh, man. So this is a short ride. There's not really a story to it. It's teacups. You get in, they spin around, and that's it. It's based on the Mad had her tea party from Alice in Wonderland loosely.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't really do this, but
that's true.
Yeah, they didn't do this in the movie.
But you're shrunken down into a small person, right, to get in a teacup, or are they giant teacups?
Well, you don't know because there's no story behind it, and they don't say.
Well,
there's no signs that say "eat me, drink me," right? And you'll shrink.
Guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there is because there's no. I mean, the theming basically is teacups, teapot in the middle. The little mouse comes out of it. Which you can see in our little short video that we have posted on our socials and YouTube and TikTok. You can see the little mouse come out.
Everything.
Look for those. That way you know what ride we're going to do every time, and you can play along, I guess. Because we love for you to comment in the comments about what you would do for the rides, how you would StarWarsify attractions. So leave that in the comments on YouTube and then on Instagram, Facebook, wherever,
and Spotify. So we did gotten 2 comments recently.
Oh,
one is on Spotify, and it was kind of a general. Well, it was actually about a previous episode with James Arnold Taylor, and the user Claire Bear said, "I'm 2 months late on this episode, but I loved it. I also loved how you guys got JAT, James Arnold Taylor, on too. I listened to his podcast." And he's such a genuine and inspiring soul. I would love to meet him. Great episode. So that was just 8 days ago. We got that.
Thank you.
On Spotify. So thanks for listening. And then also for this most recent short that we had on YouTube, Mitchell Castillo 2858 said Cantina Cup Ride. So he would use the Cantina theme and make it into a cup ride, which is a great idea too. I mean, that would be very simple. You change out the music, change out a few things, and I think that could work. So thanks, Mitchell, for the comment.
That's my idea.
And then I got a message from somebody looking for Ryan.
Oh,
and asking about the crystals. And I said, no, sorry, I'm not the crystal guy. And she's like, oh no, but she said, but I love the show. And so I was like, oh, thank you so much. It's always good to hear that.
Well, hopefully they find me. You can find my crystals. Segue. I Am Geek Shop on Etsy. I have some Indiana Jones themed ones that won't be around for long. Those are a very limited edition. Once they're gone, I think is what I'm going to do with those. And then I've got some Cantina. Speaking of Cantina crystals that are shaped like the drinks from Oga's Cantina, and then from the Starkers of the Sublight Lounge. There's another one of those coming out. There'll be 2 from the Sublight Lounge, and then there's 6 from Oga's Cantina that comes with a little Oga's bar. Anyways, back to the ride.
Yes.
Mine is not Cantina theme, but that would be cool.
It would be cool.
It would be cool.
There's actually a lot of different options for this one that you could do, just as a lot of the rides. But I thought this one would actually be kind of difficult with a lot of people on, because it's like, oh, we're going to run out of ideas, because what are you going to do? But
what are you going to do?
But I actually had a lot of fun coming up with my ideas. So I hope you like it.
I'm excited. Do you want to go first?
I can. Yeah.
Because yours will be really good. And then they'll listen to mine and be like, oh, I think you now came up with that idea.
Well, I never go first. So I'll go first this time. And that way you get to be the one to, hopefully I don't steal yours, but okay.
Probably not, because mine is so random.
You're probably right. So, okay. Mine is, I actually had 2 different ideas, but I landed on this one. Okay. This one, as you enter the attraction, the name of this attraction is R2-D2's Galactic Droid Party.
Oh.
All right. So upon entering the attraction, you're actually shrunk down, similar to the Tea Party ride, okay? Because what you're going to do is get into the ride vehicle that's shaped like BB-8. Okay.
Oh, you're going to go inside BB-8.
You're going to go, but it's not a full enclosed.
Oh,
BB-8.
It's a decapitated BB-8.
It's a decapitated BB-8 because this would be easy to do. This ride, for the most part, because I'm going to get a little more complex towards the end here, but you could reskin those cups into BB-8s, put something around them, but also add some lights, add some beeps and boops and some different things that make it look like a BB-8, and it would spin, right? So it's a super easy transformation into a ride. So R2D2 is there as well. He's in the middle instead of a teapot. It's a large R2D2 because again, you're shrunk down to size so you can fit into BB-8. But you're going around, and instead of it being open on the sides, and I guess I didn't really think too much about what it would look like on the outside. Just looks Star Warsy.
Oh, yeah.
But it's enclosed.
Oh.
On mine, because what you're going to do is, much like The Mandalorian was filmed with the volume, the screens that go around, this is going to have screens around it.
Oh, cool.
And they can use that to show different scenes from Star Wars movies, or, that have to do with droids or whatever. Maybe that's just droids dancing and having a party. It's just C-3PO dancing or something. I don't know. It's they could do different things. At one point I was like, they could wear 3D glasses, but I was like, no, not on a spinning ride, because I think that would kind of send you over the limit. But you've got the controls. You could keep the same controls in there, because again, you could easily reuse that ride vehicle and just paint everything, but there's, of course, like I say, lights flashing, and R2D2 is in the middle, and his head can spin around. It's almost like a disco kind of going on. You got DJ Rex. He's there as well. He's playing the music. So instead of just one song, you might hear a different song at each ride. Ooh. So it could be random. So it's a lot of things going on, and then at the end of it, instead of the loud screeching sound of the teapot and the mouse, you get maybe a jolt of electricity, but not really, from R2. It makes the ride vehicle shake a little bit, like vibrate, and then you get the famous R2 squeal, and the ends, just like with the current ride, how it makes this loud noise. So it's pretty much it. There's not much of a story to tell, because you're going around in circles
with the screens you can change it up like a bunch.
Yeah, I can't figure out what you would do, because you're kind of circling around, and you're not really gonna look around too much. Yeah, but maybe. But
we could do like hyperdrive, like the
hyperspace kind of thing. So, like I say, you can change it up. Maybe it's different for Halloween, different during the daytime, different for nighttime.
Scary Ewoks for Halloween.
That's right. But again, there wouldn't be a whole lot to change with this version of it.
You have to cut the handles off of the teacups, though, right?
Cut the handles off. You're making it into.
I guess they have handles on them.
I believe so. Yeah, I should.
I don't ride the ride, so.
Yeah, pretty simple. The queue would have pretty much be the same. I don't know what else you would do with it, unless you just again StarWarsify just the surroundings, and maybe on the ground there's some bioluminescent stuff that happens at night. That kind of
like the droid tire tread things.
Yeah, there you go, tire treads and stuff. That's a good idea. Yeah, I like it.
It works. All right, cool. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's all we got tonight, right?
We're all done.
No, I've got one. All right.
Excellent.
I don't know if it'll live up to my other, because we're only 8 episodes in, but I've been sort of known for my big, long, story-driven rides, and I tried to make a background story for this one. So
good.
So we'll see how this goes. So my ride is going to, because we know we talked about earlier, the Mad Tea Party has the teapot in the middle, and the little mouse pops up, and I was trying to think what to do, and I watched our video, the little short video again. I saw the mouse pop up. I'm like, what could I do with a mouse? What creature in Star Wars could I use for the mouse? And then it popped in my head. This little guy right here. Watch it on YouTube. Mr. Salacious B. Crumb.
Nice.
From Jabba's Palace. He won't stand on the shoulder.
That's perfect. Yeah.
He'll probably fall. This is going to be his ride. This is going, but we're going to have to workshop the name here.
Okay.
Because what it should be called would be Salacious B. Crumb's Mad Hookah Party. Because when I
Okay.
looked it up, I was like, "What's that thing that
Yeah.
Jabba eats from and he smokes from?" And it's called a hookah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, gosh, is that going to be friendly enough?" So basically, where the teapot is right now is going to be
But
the hookah thing from
I mean,
Jabba's.
isn't there one in Alice in
Yes,
Wonderland
yes,
too?
there
Or
is.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you get where I'm
Okay.
going.
That's
Okay,
yeah.
so that's going to be in the middle because the story is after the fall of Jabba,
Okay.
Salacious, who is the court jester of Jabba's palace, it says that in Wikipedia.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a court jester. He's like, I'm getting out of here, and he sees the hookah, and he goes, and that fun thing's coming with me. So he takes the hookah and he sets up his own little party palace, which is the Mad Tea Party. But
Man, Tea
so
Party.
the
Yeah.
hookah's in the middle. He'll pop out of the top of it just like the mouse does. Um, the teacups themselves will be the food bowl portion of the hookah. So the hookah thing
Okay.
is two parts for
Yeah.
Jabba's. You got the top part where he smokes out of with some crazy stuff, and then the
Yeah.
bottom part, like where the frogs and stuff are.
All right. Yeah. Yep.
They have like at Galaxy's Edge, they have a little cup you can get called the patty sipper, and it's
Yeah. Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that will be served at the little
Of
booth
course.
beside it.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I meant to do something for the booth. I
Yeah,
forgot.
so we got that Cheshire Cat Place or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it's
You can
called.
get the tail. Yeah.
Yeah, you get the tail. So that's gonna have the hookah sip, the patty sippers, and some other like theme food. So it's gonna be like, I was thinking of the Mad Tea Party because it's sort of psychedelic, anyways. So this is a hookah thing, anyways. So it's going to be very psychedelic with the lights and
Okay.
it's going to have the Cantina music playing. So the Max Rebo band will be the music behind it, because he's still friends with them. They hang out.
Yeah.
So I was like, do I call it the hookah party? And I was like, so I Googled, okay, what's some synonyms for hookah? And one of them that popped up that made me laugh was Hubble Bubble.
Hubble Bubble. There you go.
So
Okay.
it could be Salacious B. Crumb's Mad Hubble Bubble Party, which
Okay.
is sort of fun to say.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you got other ideas that would be more kid friendly than the hookah party.
Yeah, I don't think we can use hookah party.
Maybe
It's
the
not really
Hubble Bubble
family
Party.
friendly. I like Hubble Bubble because that does feel more like a kid's ride, like a Disney kind of thing. So yeah, I think that could work.
Yeah. So, but just the visuals of that big hookah thing in the middle.
Cheshire Cafe, by the way. Yep.
Okay, in the middle with you're in the little food bowls parts.
Yes.
Going around you.
Yeah. Is there water in those food bowls? Is it like a
there is
liquid?
for the frogs, I think, but there doesn't have to be water for this.
So, well, it does, right? No. But you could have, how they make those glasses that look like they have something in, but it's just a layer, right?
Yeah,
so you could do that, and it could be sloshing around.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
And then maybe like in the middle of it's a frog, and that's what you turn.
Yeah.
Like there's like a little frog sitting on the turntable thing that you're turning.
Yeah.
Just like in the patty, just like in the patty sipper, there's like a little creature down in it. So you'll put the creature on the top of the little spinny thing. So you spin it, and it's there with you.
Yes.
And you got Salacious with his laugh going out, the whole time while you're going around.
Yep.
You got the fancy like disco fun party lights going, and then you could theme it out. You can do different themes. You can do a Life Day theme if you want to. It's like Star Wars Christmas,
That's true. Yeah.
But and then you have the Cheshire Cafe with all your little Jabba treats. So you could have like the Jabba juice from Oga's Cantina.
Could there be a tongue?
A tongue?
Instead of the Cheshire cat tail.
Oh.
It's like Jabba's tongue or something. I was like,
That'd be sort of funny. One of them Jabba tongues. Would you like extra slime? Oh, of course.
Of course.
Maybe you have maybe for special occasions, you got Boba Fett just chilling in the corner. You never know. It could be like a special night, special party night or something.
I like it. Yeah.
So there we go. That's my take on the Mad Tea Party. It's nothing too elaborate, but I think this little guy would throw a heck of a party.
Yeah.
His hubble bubble.
Yeah. It's definitely it'd be easy, like I said, to kind of change it out. I think both of these could be easy to change out, but you've got him kind of popping out of the top of the hookah.
Yeah. Of the hookah.
And yeah.
I figured that,
like you said, just kind of laughing and
just laughing and having a good time. I figured that thing would be called something Star Warsy. And I'm like, I wonder what that thing's called. I don't even know what it's called. And then I looked it up and it's like Jabba's hookah. And I'm like, really? They couldn't think of like a Star Warsy name for it. It's like, hey, it's a hookah.
I mean,
smokes out of it.
A real thing. So
yeah, but his is specially made, it said, because his has a food bowl on the bottom, so he can open it up, get his snacks out in between his, smoking. And it ties back into Alice in Wonderland because it's Caterpillar.
Yeah, exactly.
So it just played out perfectly.
It works.
Yeah, there we go.
For sure.
So so it's just the two of us tonight. So that's really it.
I think there's a lot of, like I said, some different things you could do. Ewoks could be fun. Like they're just kind of bebopping around and you're in some kind of vehicle. You could do something with Grogu. That was my original idea, but I'm going to save some of that for another ride. But you were talking about the frogs, and I thought about trying to incorporate the frogs with Grogu and the tea, like he's sipping the tea, So it's like there's a tea party. It could work, but
that would be cool. I'd be interested to see what Derek. We should have got Derek to write one down, like text it to us, and we could have read it, because I'm interested in what he would do. It'd be probably something fun. Anyway, so let us know in the comments. What
would you do?
What would you do? Or if you like one of ours, say, hey, that's pretty cool. It makes us feel better about ourselves.
That's right.
So there's not even much news this week. Haunted Mansion's coming out soon.
July the 28th.
So
it will be in theaters. There's a really cool popcorn bucket.
Yeah. They released another trailer. I'm sort of scared to watch it because they've shown so much already.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm fine with not watching it because it's coming out so soon. I might as well just wait and see it in the theaters.
So yeah, I'm excited about it. The Moana water feature. I think they're doing cast previews.
Journey of Water, or something like that.
The 16 story.
16 foot.
Yeah.
That's.
I think they're doing cast previews soon on that, so we should hear more about that soon.
It looks cool. I mean, I guess
it looks cool.
I don't really know what you do, but it.
You just walk through.
Just walk around, get wet, maybe. I don't know.
You're like, hey, there's water.
There's some water in the big mountain.
Yeah, but I think that's about it this week. This is a short episode.
This will be a good experiment.
Yeah.
See how it goes with a short episode.
Yeah. So again,
not just because it was a short ride.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a short ride, but short episode. Thank you guys for listening and watching.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. Just share it with everybody, because if you have friends that love Disney or love Star Wars or love both, they're in for a fun time, I guess. Hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
We can't wait till next time, which will be, we're doing every other week. Next time, I don't know what our ride's going to be, but you'll be able to find out on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, because we'll put a video out probably telling what ride we're going to do. So, thank you again, Katrin. As always, thank you for being on here and this journey with me, this mad journey of a party. Anyways, do you have anything to say, Salacious? No, nothing to say.
I guess so.
No. I don't think wait, can I reach them? Tell everybody bye. That's his goodbye. Anyways, thank you everybody for listening or watching on YouTube. Living with the Land Speeder, Chapter 8. And next time we'll be back with Chapter 9 with something new and something fun. Or we'll StarWarsify our next Disney attraction. See you then.
Bye-bye.